Anticipated 30% increase in naval defense budgets across Asia-Pacific and Europe by Q2 2025, analyzing the impact on defense shipping and technology sectors. Introduction. As geopolitical tensions escalate across the globe, there is a significant shift in defense spending priorities, particularly in the naval domain. By the second quarter of 2025, it is anticipated that naval defense budgets in the Asia-Pacific and Europe will increase by approximately 30%. This report delves into the implications of this budgetary increase, focusing on the defense shipping and technology sectors. Background. The context for this anticipated increase in naval defense budgets can be traced to various geopolitical factors, including territorial disputes, rising military capabilities of regional powers, and the ongoing need to ensure maritime security. A detailed analysis of the U.S. Navy's 2025 shipbuilding plan indicates a commitment to expand its fleet from 295 to 390 battle force ships by 2054. Emphasizing modernized capabilities through unmanned systems and advanced technology. Key factors driving increased budgets. 1. Geopolitical tensions. The ongoing conflicts and military posturing in regions such as the South China Sea and Eastern Europe have prompted nations to bolster their military readiness. The rise of China as a dominant maritime power and Russia's military actions in Ukraine are key considerations influencing defense allocations. 2. Economic recovery post-pandemic. The aerospace and defense industry, which saw significant disruptions due to the COVID-19 pandemic, is now on a recovery path. According to Deloitte, global defense expenditures surpassed $2.4 trillion in 2023, with the commercial sector also experiencing a resurgence in air travel demand. 3. Technological advancements. The integration of advanced technologies, particularly in unmanned systems and artificial intelligence, is transforming naval capabilities. Investment in these areas is crucial for maintaining competitive edges in modern warfare. Impact on the defense sector. The defense sector is poised for transformative changes as budgets increase. Key implications include: 1. Fleet modernization. With an average annual shipbuilding cost projected at $40 billion over the next 30 years, naval forces will prioritize modernizing existing fleets and acquiring new ships. This includes a focus on smaller, more agile vessels capable of distributed operations. 2. Increased procurement of unmanned systems. The shift towards unmanned systems reflects a broader trend in military operations. The integration of drones and autonomous vessels will enhance operational capabilities, reduce risks to personnel, and improve mission effectiveness. 3. Strategic partnerships and alliances. The formation of defense partnerships such as the AUKUS Pact between Australia, the United Kingdom, and the United States will drive collaborative defense initiatives, including submarine technology transfers and joint exercises. Impact on the shipping sector. The shipping sector will also experience notable changes as a result of increased naval defense budgets. 1. Enhanced maritime security. With a focus on securing maritime routes, shipping companies can expect increased naval presence in key trade corridors. This may lead to reduced piracy and improved safety for commercial vessels. 2. Investment in port infrastructure. Increased naval activities will necessitate upgrades in port facilities to accommodate larger naval vessels. This could stimulate local economies and create jobs in related sectors. 3. Growth in shipping and logistics technologies. As navies invest in advanced technologies, there will be a corresponding need for shipping companies to enhance their logistics and supply chain capabilities, potentially leading to increased demand for innovative solutions. Impact on the technology sector. The technology sector stands to gain significantly from the anticipated increase in naval defense budgets. 1. R&D investments. Significant funding will likely be directed towards research and development in defense technologies, including artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and advanced maritime systems. 2. Partnerships with defense contractors. Technology firms may find opportunities to partner with defense contractors to develop innovative solutions tailored to naval applications. This includes advancements in sensors, communication systems, and data analytics. 3. Cybersecurity enhancements. As naval operations increasingly rely on digital systems, investments in cybersecurity will be critical to protect sensitive information and ensure operational integrity. Conclusion. The anticipated 30% increase in naval defense budgets across the Asia-Pacific and Europe by Q2 2025 signifies a pivotal moment in global defense strategy. This shift, driven by geopolitical tensions, economic recovery, and technological advancement, will have far-reaching implications for the defense, shipping, and technology sectors. As nations invest in their naval capabilities, the resulting changes will reshape the operational landscape, enhance maritime security, and stimulate economic growth through technological innovation and infrastructure development. Timeline of key events. 2023. Global defense spending surpasses $2.4 trillion. U.S. Navy's 2025 shipbuilding plan developed. March 2024, U.S. Department of Defense submits the Naval Fleet's 30-year plan. 2025, projected naval budget increases, with a total budget set to grow from $255 billion to $340 billion by the 2050s. This report underscores the strategic importance of naval capabilities in an increasingly complex global environment and highlights the interconnectedness of defense budgets with broader economic and technological trends. The anticipated 30% increase in naval defense budgets across the Asia-Pacific and Europe by Q2 2025 is driven by several factors that may seem counterintuitive at first glance. Here are some of the key counterintuitive insights drawn from the in-depth analysis of the defense shipping and technology sectors in relation to this budget increase. 1. Increased spending amid economic strain. Typically, one might expect that economic strains such as inflation or recession would lead to cuts in defense spending. However, the current geopolitical climate, characterized by rising tensions and conflicts, is pushing nations to prioritize military spending over other expenditures. This reflects a strategic pivot where defense is seen as essential for national security even when economic conditions are challenging. This is counterintuitive because it goes against the traditional expectation that governments would tighten budgets in times of economic hardship. 2. Focus on unmanned systems. The shift towards investing in unmanned systems and advanced technologies is another counterintuitive trend. Many defense budgets historically favored manned platforms due to their perceived reliability and effectiveness. However, the increasing focus on unmanned systems, driven by technological advancements and the need for cost-effective solutions, suggests a recognition that autonomous technologies can enhance operational capabilities and reduce risks to personnel. This change in perspective challenges the long-standing belief that only traditional crewed vessels can ensure maritime dominance. 3. Smaller ships for greater distributed firepower. The Navy's plan to increase its fleet size while also emphasizing smaller ships may appear contradictory. Traditionally, larger vessels have been associated with greater firepower and capability. However, the strategy of a more distributed fleet where smaller ships are equipped with offensive capabilities is based on the understanding that a larger number of smaller platforms can complicate adversarial targeting and enhance tactical flexibility. This approach challenges conventional wisdom that equates size with strength. 4. Sustained high costs despite budget growth. While defense budgets are set to increase significantly, the costs associated with shipbuilding and maintenance are also expected to rise substantially. This dynamic suggests that even with increased funding, the actual capabilities that can be achieved may not keep pace with spending due to inflation and rising procurement costs. Therefore, the expectation that more funding will directly translate into enhanced military capabilities can be misleading. The reality is that much of the additional budget may simply go towards covering existing cost overruns and maintaining current capabilities. 5. Global supply chain challenges. The analysis indicates a paradox where defense spending is increasing even as supply chain issues persist. Many might expect that logistical challenges would lead to a slowdown in procurement and production, but countries are prioritizing military readiness over the logistical hurdles that may delay projects. This highlights a shift in mindset where immediate military needs are prioritized over long-term supply chain stability, diverging from conventional economic principles that advocate for balancing supply with demand. 6. Emphasis on cyber and AI investments. The growing emphasis on cyber capabilities and artificial intelligence in defense budgets may seem at odds with traditional military spending, which focused primarily on physical assets like ships and aircraft. However, the realization that cyber warfare presents a significant threat has led to a strategic shift in priorities. Investing in digital technologies and AI is seen as crucial for maintaining a competitive edge, even if these investments do not directly correlate to traditional military hardware. 7. Interplay of defense and civilian sectors. The anticipated defense budget increase may also paradoxically stimulate civilian sectors. The demand for advanced technologies and logistics solutions in defense can drive innovation and investment in civilian industries, particularly in areas like aerospace and shipping. This cross-pollination of defense and civilian sectors contrasts with the notion that military spending only detracts from civilian growth, suggesting a more integrated economic approach. 8. Long-term vision versus immediate needs. There is a tension between long-term strategic goals and immediate operational needs in defense spending. While nations are investing heavily in modernizing their fleets and capabilities, the short-term pressures of current conflicts may divert attention and resources from these long-term objectives. This dynamic can lead to a situation where strategic investments are sidelined by the urgency of responding to immediate threats, complicating defense planning. These counterintuitive elements reveal a complex landscape where traditional assumptions about military spending are being re-evaluated in light of current geopolitical realities and technological advancements. The interplay of these factors will significantly shape the future of defense shipping and technology sectors in the coming years. The anticipated 30% increase in naval defense budgets across the Asia-Pacific and Europe by Q2 2025 is a significant development that is likely to reshape various sectors, particularly defense shipping and technology. While the core arguments and projections of this report are critical, several nuances and specific elements may be overlooked. Here are some key points that warrant deeper consideration. 1. Shift in naval strategy and fleet composition. The Navy's 2025 shipbuilding plan highlights a strategic shift towards a larger, more capable fleet with an emphasis on distributed firepower. The expected growth from 295 to 390 battle force ships by 2054 is not just quantitative, it reflects a qualitative change in naval strategy, particularly regarding the integration of unmanned systems and advanced technologies. This shift is significant because it indicates a transition from traditional naval power projection to a more flexible, technologically advanced approach that could redefine naval warfare. Significance. This evolution is important as it captures the changing nature of maritime threats and the need for agile responses to complex geopolitical challenges. The introduction of more unmanned systems, for instance, suggests a move towards operational capabilities that minimize risk to human life while enhancing surveillance and strike capabilities. 2. Cost overruns and budgetary challenges. The report indicates that the estimated costs for implementing the Navy's 2025 plan are 46% higher than recent appropriations, with an average annual shipbuilding cost projected at $40 billion. The Congressional Budget Office (CBO) notes that these costs arise from both an increase in unit costs of shipbuilding programs and a larger quantity of ships being purchased. Significance. The financial implications of these projections are profound. A significant increase in costs could lead to budgetary constraints that might force difficult trade-offs between shipbuilding and other defense priorities. Policymakers must be aware that while expanding the fleet is essential, the ability to fund operations, maintenance, and modernization of existing vessels is equally critical. 3. Geopolitical context and AUKUS Pact implications. The report briefly mentions the AUKUS Pact but does not delve into its potential ramifications on U.S. submarine capabilities and the broader naval architecture. The AUKUS agreement aims to enhance Australia's naval capabilities, which could affect U.S. strategic interests in the Indo-Pacific region. Significance: the implications of AUKUS extend beyond mere submarine sales. They represent a strategic realignment in the region that could recalibrate alliances and defense collaborations. The U.S. Navy's ability to maintain its influence and deterrence posture in the face of growing Chinese naval power may depend on how well it integrates these new partnerships and technologies into its operational framework. 4. Workforce challenges and supply chain resilience. The report highlights ongoing workforce challenges and the need for skilled labor in shipbuilding and maintenance sectors. As older generations retire, the vacuum left in expertise can hinder the Navy's operational capabilities, especially in an era where new technologies demand advanced skills. Significance: the integration of digital technologies and AI into defense operations requires a workforce that is not only plentiful but also well-trained and adaptable. Efforts to attract young talent through educational partnerships and apprenticeships will be vital for sustaining the defense industrial base. Failure to address these workforce challenges could lead to significant delays in shipbuilding and maintenance, ultimately undermining the Navy's readiness. 5. Technological integration and operational efficiency. The report emphasizes the role of artificial intelligence and digital technologies in enhancing operational efficiency across the defense sector. The focus on predictive maintenance and intelligent logistics systems indicates a shift towards data-driven decision-making. Significance: this technological evolution is significant because it could lead to substantial cost savings and operational efficiencies. However, it also introduces vulnerabilities such as cyber threats that must be addressed through robust cybersecurity measures. The ability to effectively integrate these technologies into existing frameworks will determine whether the anticipated benefits are realized. 6. Environmental considerations and sustainability efforts. While the report focuses primarily on military expenditures and capabilities, it lacks a discussion on the environmental impact of increased naval operations and shipbuilding. As nations expand their fleets, the environmental sustainability of these operations will come under scrutiny. Significance: the defense sector faces growing pressure to incorporate sustainable practices and reduce its carbon footprint. Emphasizing green technologies in shipbuilding such as hybrid propulsion and energy-efficient designs could not only mitigate environmental impact but also enhance the Navy's public image and compliance with international environmental standards. 7. Impact on global shipping and trade routes. The increase in naval defense budgets could have broader implications for global shipping and trade routes. As nations bolster their naval capabilities, maritime security will likely improve, but potential flashpoints for conflict may also arise. Significance: the interplay between enhanced naval capabilities and trade routes could reshape global commerce. Increased naval presence in strategic choke points may enhance security for commercial shipping but could also lead to heightened tensions in contested waters. The maritime industry must prepare for potential shifts in shipping patterns, insurance costs, and operational risks associated with geopolitical instability. Conclusion: the anticipated 30% increase in naval defense budgets is not merely a financial adjustment, it signals a significant shift in global defense strategy, technological integration, workforce management, and geopolitical dynamics. By recognizing and addressing the overlooked aspects of this development, stakeholders can better prepare for the implications that will unfold across the defense shipping and technology sectors in the coming years. The successful navigation of these changes will require a comprehensive understanding of the interconnected nature of military strategy, economic considerations, and technological advancements. 1. Geopolitical drivers for increased naval defense budgets. The anticipated 30% increase in naval defense budgets across the Asia-Pacific and Europe is primarily driven by escalating geopolitical tensions, particularly concerning China's military assertiveness in the South China Sea and Russia's actions in Ukraine. This shift towards enhancing naval capabilities reflects a broader global trend where nations are prioritizing military modernization in response to perceived threats. The U.S. Navy's shipbuilding plan, which aims to increase the fleet from 295 to 390 ships by 2054, highlights the urgency for countries to bolster their maritime forces to ensure national security and regional stability. 2. Technological advancements and integration. The focus on modernization through technology, particularly in unmanned systems and advanced air mobility (AAM), represents a significant evolution in naval warfare. Investments in artificial intelligence, unmanned aerial vehicles, and next-generation naval platforms are intended to enhance operational efficiency and combat effectiveness. The integration of these technologies not only improves the capabilities of existing fleets but also reshapes logistics and operational strategies in response to new warfare paradigms. Countries investing in these technologies are likely to gain a strategic advantage in future conflicts. 3. Economic implications of defense spending. The projected increase in naval budgets is expected to have significant economic implications, particularly for the defense shipping and technology sectors. For instance, the U.S. Department of Defense's budget request for fiscal 2025 is projected at $849.8 billion, with a substantial portion allocated to naval shipbuilding. This uptick in spending will likely stimulate growth within the defense industrial base, including shipyards and technology firms, leading to job creation and advancements in related sectors. However, it also raises concerns about the sustainability of increased military spending and its effects on other public services and economic priorities. 4. Challenges in implementation and industrial capacity. Despite the ambitious plans for fleet expansion and modernization, challenges loom in terms of industrial capacity and workforce readiness. The Congressional Budget Office has highlighted that the Navy's shipbuilding plan requires a significant increase in production rates at shipyards, which are already experiencing delays and cost overruns. The need for skilled labor in shipbuilding and maintenance has become pressing as many experienced workers retire and the workforce struggles to keep pace with demand. Additionally, geopolitical dynamics such as supply chain disruptions and increased shipping costs due to global tensions could further complicate the execution of these defense initiatives. In summary, the anticipated increase in naval defense budgets is a multifaceted issue shaped by geopolitical realities, technological advancements, economic impacts, and industrial capacity challenges. These factors collectively influence the future landscape of naval warfare and maritime security. 1. The Cold War naval arms race 1947 to 1991. The Cold War period marked a significant increase in naval defense budgets, particularly between the United States and the Soviet Union. Both superpowers expanded their naval forces, investing heavily in aircraft carriers, submarines, and advanced technologies. The U.S. Navy's focus on nuclear-powered submarines and carrier battlegroups was a direct response to Soviet naval capabilities, resulting in a global naval arms race that fundamentally shaped naval strategy and defense policies during this era. 2. The post-9/11 military expansion 2001 to 2011. Following the September 11 attacks, the United States significantly increased its defense budget with a notable emphasis on modernizing its military capabilities, including naval forces. The U.S. Navy expanded its fleet structure to address new threats, focusing on aircraft carriers and advanced destroyers. This increase in military spending and focus on maritime security not only influenced U.S. naval strategy but also led to allied nations in the Asia-Pacific region like Japan and South Korea enhancing their own naval capabilities in response to perceived threats. 3. The rise of China and the South China Sea disputes 2010-present. The emergence of China as a major global power has led to increased naval spending and modernization efforts in the Asia-Pacific region. China's rapid expansion of its naval capabilities, including the development of aircraft carriers and advanced missile systems, has prompted neighboring countries such as Japan, India, and Australia to bolster their own naval forces. This ongoing geopolitical tension has resulted in significant shifts in naval defense budgets. With countries investing heavily in advanced technologies and naval assets to maintain regional balance and security amidst rising concerns over territorial disputes in the South China Sea and broader Indo-Pacific region. The anticipated 30% increase in naval defense budgets across the Asia-Pacific and Europe by Q2 2025 is expected to significantly reshape the defense shipping and technology sectors. This increase, largely driven by escalating geopolitical tensions and the need for modernization, will have profound implications for military capabilities, supply chain dynamics, and technological advancements. Defense sector outlook. 1. Budget increases and fleet expansion. The U.S. Navy's 2025 shipbuilding plan is central to this shift, projecting an increase in its fleet size from 295 to 390 battle force ships by 2054. This plan, as analyzed by the Congressional Budget Office (CBO), highlights an estimated annual shipbuilding cost of $40 billion, necessitating a total Navy budget increase from $255 billion to approximately $340 billion by the 2050s. This budgetary expansion is in response to not just regional threats but also the imperative to maintain technological superiority. 2. Focus on unmanned and advanced technology. There is a marked emphasis on integrating unmanned systems and advanced technologies into naval operations. Investments in artificial intelligence (AI) and advanced air mobility (AAM) are expected to enhance operational efficiency and capabilities, positioning navies to better respond to emerging threats. The push for next-generation ships and systems underscores a strategic shift towards a more distributed and flexible naval force. 3. Global military modernization. Nations across the Asia-Pacific and Europe are anticipated to follow suit with similar budget increases, resulting in a regional arms race. Countries are likely to invest heavily in modernizing their fleets and enhancing their indigenous defense industrial bases. This modernization will likely focus on developing capabilities in cyber warfare, missile defense, and autonomous systems. Shipping sector implications. 1. Increased demand for maritime security. The rise in naval defense budgets will likely correlate with heightened demand for maritime security solutions. Shipping routes will require enhanced protection, possibly leading to increased insurance costs and logistical complexities. Shipping companies may need to invest in anti-piracy measures and collaborate more closely with military forces to ensure safe passage through contested waters. 2. Supply chain resilience. The anticipated increase in naval budgets could exacerbate existing supply chain challenges. As defense sectors ramp up production, shipping and logistics providers will face pressure to adapt quickly. This scenario may lead to longer lead times for shipping and increased costs, affecting overall supply chain efficiency. 3. Technological advancements in shipping. The shipping industry is likely to see a surge in demand for advanced technologies, including AI for route optimization, automated vessels, and enhanced tracking systems. As nations invest in their naval capabilities, shipping companies will need to leverage technology to enhance operational efficiency and maintain competitive advantages. Technology sector developments. 1. Investment in defense technologies. The defense technology sector is poised for growth as governments allocate more funds to research and development. Innovation in areas such as AI, drone technology, and cyber capabilities will be critical. Companies in this space will benefit from increased government contracts and collaborations, leading to rapid advancements in military technology. 2. Civil-military technology transfer. The increased focus on defense technology may also lead to greater collaboration between civilian tech companies and military organizations. This collaboration could accelerate the development of dual-use technologies that have applications in both defense and commercial sectors such as advanced robotics and AI systems. 3. Impact on workforce and talent acquisition. As the demand for advanced technologies grows, the defense sector will face challenges in attracting and retaining talent. Companies may need to enhance training programs and develop partnerships with educational institutions to build a skilled workforce capable of meeting the demands of modern naval operations. Conclusion. In summary, the anticipated 30% increase in naval defense budgets across the Asia-Pacific and Europe by Q2 2025 will have substantial impacts on the defense shipping and technology sectors. This increase will drive military modernization, enhance maritime security, and foster technological advancements. The interplay between these sectors will shape the future geopolitical landscape, necessitating adaptive strategies from both governments and industries to navigate the evolving challenges and opportunities. As nations respond to the changing security environment, the emphasis on technological innovation and supply chain resilience will be more critical than ever.